Hey, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Miah.
And we're back again to talk about some move-in tips and tricks. Today we're going to cover some roommate topics and roommate engagement and how to get to know your roommate and make this process as unstressful as possible for you and your roommate. To begin with, one of the very important things that CNU likes to emphasize is having RAs facilitate roommate agreements. So they'll sit you down with your roommate and you guys will go over a long laundry list of items that cover everything from who's going to clean the bathroom when and whether or not you can touch your other person's gaming console. Stuff like that. And some of the questions, they feel a little juvenile, but they're very important. Trust. When you do that, it's really important to go into it with an open mind and maybe even reach out to your roommate beforehand and before even moving in to talk about what you're bringing and what you want the room to look like.
Yeah. And also with that being said, when you make your roommate agreements, be sure to be as real as possible. Like Andrew said, it can be very intimidating to meet someone for the first time, have an RA in the room, and try to figure out what things I don't want to happen in my room. But just remember that you're living with these individuals for the whole year. So make sure that you set those boundaries early so they won't have a conflict later on in the semester.
Yeah. Reaching out to your roommate can happen in a variety of ways. You'll get your roommate assignment pretty soon here if you haven't already. I reached out to my freshman roommate via Instagram and it was kind of a little creepy because I had to search him up and figure out which one was really him. But we ended up staying in the same room for almost the entire year and we're still friends to this day.
Yeah, and I did the same thing. I actually met my roommate through email, so we reached out together. We actually had an hour-long conversation on the phone to get to know each other better, and we are still best of friends. Actually, I was one of her bridesmaids in her wedding, so you can make long-lasting friendships while you have roommates here.
Yeah. And if you don't become best friends with your roommate, that's totally okay. CNU has a variety of options to get engaged and to meet people that are like-minded to you and that challenge you and make your experience just overall better here at CNU. Ultimately, your roommate just needs to be somebody that you can live with and get along with for the rest of the year so that you guys don't add more stress to each other's lives.
Yeah, exactly. And with that being said, if there is conflict that arises, because we're not perfect, you can always communicate with your RA and set up a meeting, and we can always make adjustments to your roommate agreement form as well.
Move-in can already be very stressful, so work with your roommate to make that extra stress as little as possible.
And have fun. That's all.
That's really
have
important.
Fun.
Have a lot of fun.
Yeah.